So Xiaomi, yes, Xiaomi the phone company, they have built an amazing car, the Xiaomi SU7, and it's an EV, and it might be very big rivals with Tesla and Rivian. And as you know, I like Rivian. Tesla's nice too. I like Tesla. I like EVs in general. So I'm just gonna be talking about this, how good it is, how bad it is, what is it like, and how is it compared to Tesla and Rivian. So this is a big car, and Tesla and Rivian are big cars, and it's going to be a very big comparison. So let's dive into this video and get started right away. The Xiaomi SU7 is like the Tesla and the Rivian. It's a nice EV sedan that has multiple trims. It has a standard, a pro, and then a max. Just like how Rivian might have like a dual motor, tri-motor, and quad motor, or just like different generations and stuff. But it's like a nice sedan, EV sedan with a lot of colors, and it's just like both Tesla and Rivian. It's tech first, it has a lot of tech related, and it's just a tech operated car, just like Rivian and Tesla. It starts around 215,000 Chinese yuan, which is actually very cheap in USD. It's only around like 35,000 USD, it starts around that. And obviously its pro and max levels go a bit higher to around like $50,000. But the price is extremely good for now. Obviously, all these cars like Rivian starts at like around $90,000 to $100,000. And then Tesla is around the same price if you get a nice model. But however, this car is just amazing pricing. And let's dive into more specs like just the interior, exterior, how it runs and stuff. So you can actually compare that along with the price. And it is also not being sold in the US right now. So we don't know too much about it yet, but it might come to the US in the future. And if it will, people are scared it's gonna like ruin Tesla's business, ruin Rivian's business. So just for the standard model, which I'll probably be using just for this comparison, it has a rear wheel drive and it has a 400 volt battery and it has a range of around 500 miles, which is just amazing. Super good just for standard. But there is a drawback. It has only like 300 horsepower, which is obviously not the best compared to like Rivian's starting 500, and same for Tesla around that spec. And it goes higher to around 800 for their tri-motor and all the way up to like 900 for their quad motor. So its top speed is around 130 miles per hour and it has a 0 to 50 of around 5.3 seconds. So just off the bat, you can see specs are not very good, but it's looking like a very like handy car. It's definitely not something to show off, but you have a huge range, and the inside is like very tech filled and everything. So it's obviously more like family friendly and not something you're gonna race with. And just comparing it to like Tesla and Rivian, obviously a big factor that Tesla and Rivian do have on their side is just their amazing branding and how like well they are fit in the US economy, while Xiaomi will have some trouble like getting in and getting its like business mass scale, since Rivian is already very big selling company, and with their new R2 they'll be releasing a lot more models. And it's the same for Tesla. Tesla has their Cybertruck rolled out and their very famous Model 3, along with their new robotaxis that are probably going to start rolling out in the next few years. But Xiaomi does have their aggressive pricing all the way like down to like $35,000, $30,000, which is very good for them, since a lot of people are looking for a cheap EV, something like the Model 3, but the Model 3 is still pretty expensive. Maybe like the R2, but the same for R2, it's still a little bit expensive. But the Xiaomi provides something that both those don't. Still a very nice family friendly car, very nice tech, has pretty long range, and also a very good price. And the interior is very nice since it has like a lot of buttons and stuff. They've designed it very nice, while Tesla and Rivian, some people don't like it since they have like very less buttons. They're very minimalist. They don't have too many buttons. It's just a screen, while Xiaomi SU7 has like capitalized on buttons and made it look nice and just easy to maneuver. Just one button for a lot of stuff, while Tesla and Rivian, you have to like navigate the screen and everything, which a lot of people don't like. They just want like a simple button right there for it, which Xiaomi provides. Now, unless Xiaomi makes like a truck or something, Rivian and Tesla both have their R1T and Cybertruck, which can provide for a lot of like truck users. If someone wants a nice EV truck, these are definitely the two main options that they're gonna buy. But Xiaomi is like not even there for their truck option. So if you want like a big SUV kind of, or like a truck, then they have the Cybertruck and R1S or R1T, while Xiaomi does not provide anything, just their like car sedan kind of thing. So just in summary, Obviously the SU7, Xiaomi SU7, it's very cheap and it has a lot of nice features inbuilt. But if you want something that obviously has a lot of features, nice feeling car, but you also want that like horsepower and stuff, you probably don't want to go with the Xiaomi, since it's packed with features but has barely any like specs to show off. But just in summary, Xiaomi, it just feels way more expensive than it is. When you're gonna be on road, you're probably gonna tell like it's gonna have very less acceleration, not that much good like horsepower, but the range is gonna pay off, and it has a lot of nice features in it which are very nice. You're gonna enjoy them. So in the end, if you want just a nice overall car, Xiaomi might not be the option, since it does not have like any good specs. Very slow kind of car, you could say. Well, Rivian and Tesla can show their like good 0 to 60, and also just their nice horsepower and stuff and nice off-road experience. Well, Xiaomi cannot. But then again, Xiaomi has that amazing price which many people want, and many people would take over just like nice off-road specs and stuff. So that's it for today's video. Xiaomi looks very promising and very nice, especially with that low price tag. So I feel like it's going to be very popular in the US if they ever ship it out. But it's up to you which one you're going to choose, and make sure to subscribe for more and put that bell icon if you like videos like this. So that's it for today's video, and I'll see you next one. Bye for now. YouTube Pro out.